Alright, so guys, welcome to my channel. I am absolutely excited. As you can see, I am just overwhelmed. I am all over the moon, to be honest. So I don't normally come on here to share this kind of information because I am not one of the immigration consultants, neither am I an employer of labor. But you know, when I get information from the right source, especially from the UK government source, you know, I usually feel excited coming here to share this with you. And it's all about teachers, yes, foreign teachers from Nigeria, from West Africa, being able to come teach in the UK starting from February 1st of February next year. That's 2023. Oh my God, this is just good news because a lot of teachers have been on my inbox asking series of questions. Meanwhile, before I go on with this video, my name is Chinyere Ojike and you are sincerely welcome to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel. Endeavor to like this video. Turn on the notification bell so that you get notified and check through my videos. You might find something very interesting or helpful to you to watch. All right, let's proceed with this good news. All right, so there is this recent update, changes, you know, to awarding the QTS. What is QTS? That is qualified teacher status to overseas teachers in England. Yes, this is recently updated in the gov.uk, which is the official government website. So in the recent updates, there are certain countries in Africa and Asia and, you know, in other parts of the world that should be able to come to the UK to teach without having to train or go through this PGCE, you know, to gain the QTS before they could teach in the UK, because they believe that their qualification, their teaching qualification is just same, is equivalent to that of the UK. Therefore, they are allowed to come in and start teaching come February 1st, 2023. What an amazing news. Why am I so excited? I am also going into teaching and I've been looking forward to doing my QTS. But I think with this news, it's off the game now. So the information says from January 1st, 2023, persons, that's teachers who have valid teacher's qualification or teaching qualification, should be able to apply for QTS, that's the qualifying teacher status in England, to start teaching without having to undergo any kind of, you know, additional formal training. Yes, once you have been teaching in your home country, and they listed 9 countries, and these are the 9 countries listed. One is Nigeria, they have Ghana is there, Hong Kong, India, we have Jamaica, we have Singapore, we have Zimbabwe, South Africa, and Ukraine. Oh my God, Ukrainians are already here. All right, so the above 9 countries were selected for the initial launch of this simply because these very 9 countries already have their presence in the UK as a substantial member of the UK workforce. Secondly, there is established interest in teaching in these countries. And thirdly, England has this strong educational ties with these countries in questions, you know, so this is why they are using these 9 countries listed just to test run this for a start. So basically, one important factor to note is this: before you can come in here to teach, they must give you the certificate of qualification, which is the QTS that they have considered to be equivalent to that of these very countries listed above. You know, you have to apply for QTS, and there are certain eligibility criteria you need to meet for you to be given this certificate to come in here and teach. And these are the list of the requirements you must meet for you to get the QTS. Number 1, you must have an undergraduate degree as the same standard of UK bachelor's degree and also verified by this body, ENIC. Secondly, you must have completed teacher's training that meets the standard of level 6 qualification. Thirdly, you must have completed a course that is practically focused. You know, here, practical teaching is the center of education here. You know, they like being more practical in their teaching, more realistic rather than theoretical, you know, so make sure that your course is practically based. Next, you must be qualified to teach children between the ages of 5 to 16, you know. Make sure that you are willing to handle children in this stage and not, I think the early stages from 3 to 5, but from 5 to 16 is between the ages of primary school, secondary school, which is the high school, and then the sixth form, which is the college level. Next, if you have long-term experience working as a teacher, good luck to you. But the minimum experience required for this job is just 1 year, one skill year of teaching experience. Since after your qualifying, from the period you have qualified as a teacher, you must have been teaching for 1 academic year, which is 1 year or 8 months, depending on the duration of academic duration in your country, which is almost as equivalent as what they have here. It's between 8 months to 10 months and seven. The next point, ensure that you have the professional status needed to be a teacher in the country where you qualified or where you have been teaching. For instance, if you have been teaching in Nigeria or in Ghana or anywhere in the world, there is always a teaching qualification awarded to teachers in your country. For instance, in my country, I know they go for teachers training, after qualifying in the university or in the College of Education, but they say you must have a degree from the requirements, so you must have the professional qualification, professional certificate, professional teacher's certificate in your home country. I think this is necessary. They say you must have this to avoid facing any restrictions when you apply for the England QTX. English language proficiency. You must be able to meet a certain standard of English language proficiency. Yes, at least you are expected to show that you can write or speak English, but that notwithstanding, you need to show a certificate or a qualifying certificate. You need to show a qualifying test to prove this, and these are the ones expected of you to show as a proof of your English proficiency. So you must show a proof that you were born in England or you had your undergraduate education in England, Wales, Northern Ireland or Scotland. These are for those who are within this very country. And if you will be applying from outside of the UK, for those of you applying from Africa or Asia, elsewhere, you must show a proof that you were taught in English in your undergraduate level or your higher education level. Yes, endeavor that English is a measurement. Provide a proof that English was the measurements by which you were taught in your university. Yes, or in the teacher's training program you had. Yeah, you also need a proof to show that you have done an English test, either IELTS or any test of English, certificate of language, and you are expected to have 5.5 if it was IELTS that you did. So lastly, overseas teachers who were lucky to be awarded this QTS, and probably they have less than 2 years experience as teachers in their home country, on getting to England, they will be, they will be allowed to undertake an induction and also some career development framework before they can allow to teach. So you won't be left alone. On coming here, you have an induction, you have an inductory training, so do not be afraid. It's something that is doable, to be honest. Once this induction is done, initial training is given to you. Even if you are a professional, you've been working for the past 10 years, coming to this country, they will always have an induction for you to put you through on things around. So it's nothing to be worried about. So lastly and finally, if you are a teacher in overseas and wishing to come to this country to teach, you should begin to make your findings, especially those of you in Nigeria, Africa, Ghana. You should start making research, make your findings, possibly go to gov.uk, start searching about this new announcement and all the requirements, ensuring that you put this together ahead of time. Everything is absolutely transparent on this very website, so you don't need an agent, you don't need to give anyone your money to prepare you for this. Start preparing and start looking for how to apply for this. February is just 2 months ahead, or less than 2 months ahead. I wish you all the best as you make preparations to getting a job into this country. Yeah. Bye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and keep coming for more. Bye.